pressure to unseal the CR17 bank statements is far from over. EFF leader Julius Malema, addressing the party's 8th birthday, says the party will now be approaching the Constitutional Court to unseal these documents. In a startling revelation, Malema says he was approached and told that the EFF Deputy President Floyd Shivambhu is in the CR17 bank statements. But he says this is not true.
We will approach the Constitutional Court directly to ensure that these documents are unsealed. Someone came to me, fellow fighters, during the week and said, our Deputy President is in the CR17 documents. We want to say to them, one, that our Deputy President is not in the CR17 documents. But as a matter of principle, whether he's there or not, we want those documents unsealed. And our Deputy President himself wants those documents unsealed.
Malema has also criticized President Cyril Ramaphosa's deployment of the SANDF to quell the recent unrest in Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal. He says this was a declaration of war against innocent civilians.
The soldiers were sent on the streets of South Africa to threaten people from exercising their democratic right. We warned about this, and we want to warn again that the state will intensify its attack on defenseless people who are not aiming at toppling any government through undemocratic method.
Malema says the SANDF are cowards for not going to Phoenix, where black people were massacred.
There are guns in Phoenix. We have not seen the so-called brave soldiers, Mabena, in Phoenix, to go and fight those guns that the Indian criminals have been unleashing in Phoenix. Are you bloody thirsty? You feel that you can fight? You've got the necessary power and machinery to fight? Go to Phoenix. I want to see something.
The EFF leader further says the events of the past 2 weeks were not an insurrection.
The activities of the past 2 weeks are a reflection that South Africa is sitting on a ticking time bomb. What happened in South Africa 2 weeks ago was not an insurrection and was never an attempt to topple government. Anyone who suggests that what transpired in South Africa 2 weeks ago is an insurrection is a charlatan, an opportunist, liars who have substituted their brains with hot air.
South Africa's COVID-19 vaccination program was also heavily criticized for what Malema says is an over-reliance on the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
In this country, our vaccine program operates like a light switch. When there is J&J, there are vaccinations. When there is no J&J, our people surrender to death. CoronaVac and Sinovac have been approved by the World Health Organization and have been approved to be effective against this virus. The continued refusal to use them is tantamount to a genocide, and we will not sit by and watch while our people die in the interest of profit.
The EFF has also called for the 350 rands unemployment grant to be increased and made permanent. Samkele Masego, SABC News, Johannesburg.